is Gauri Kumbar, and I'm a 5th grader in Philip R. Smith Elementary School in South Windsor, Connecticut. My project is the ultimate filter. It is not only affordable and effective, but also eco-friendly. I will further explain why later in my presentation. There's a few terms I'd like to go over before I start. The first term is feedlot. What exactly is a feedlot? Well, a feedlot is a place where livestock are fed until they reach a certain weight as quickly and efficiently as possible. The second term I'd like to go over is feedlot runoff. What is feedlot runoff? Well, feedlot runoff contains cattle excreta, which is rich in nutrients such as nitrogen, organic nitrogen, nitrate, ammonium nitrate, phosphorus, and bacteria. So when this enters bodies of water, it causes algae to grow. When algae grows, it uses up so much oxygen that there's very little left, leaving the water oxygen deficient, causing a dead zone. The main causes of dead zones are feedlot runoff, the burning of fossil fuels, farm fertilizers, and sewage. There are already 415 dead zones around the world, and that number is going to keep rising unless presented with an effective solution. Already there are many methods used, such as nutrient management, cover crops, buffers, managing livestock, and conservation tillage. The problem with these methods is none of them try to clean the water itself. Last year, I had used ion exchange resins to filter aquaponic systems. The ion exchange resins removed ions to reduce the water's pH and remove dissolved ions. Feedlot runoff does not just contain dissolved ions. In addition to having dissolved ions, it also has dissolved organics. So instead of just using ion exchange resins, I will also have to use activated charcoal. The current prototype is a filter composed of alternating layers of ion exchange resins and activated charcoal. You may be wondering how I came up with my invention. Well, the answer is simple. In school, we have been writing informational essays on global warming. My topic was renewable energy. There I learned about dead zones. I started to do more research on them and I decided I wanted to come up with an invention to prevent the formation of dead zones. From there, the rest is history. I'd like to go over the working principle of ion exchange resins. Ion exchange resins can reduce the pH of water by removing ions. It is also reusable. Last year, I created various solutions, as you can see here. I would measure the pH before passing it through the ion exchange resin filter, and then after filtering it, I collected the flow and measured the pH after. As you can see, the pH has significantly reduced in each instance. I would also like to explain the working principle of activated charcoal. But what is activated charcoal and how does it work? Well, activated charcoal is nothing more but burnt wood, and it works because activated charcoal has a high surface area, making it porous so it can absorb dissolved organics. Activated charcoal is also eco-friendly. To build the ultimate filter, what I first did is I packed activated charcoal into a coffee filter and wrapped it in a cheesecloth, as you can see here. Then I packed resins and layered both resins and charcoal in an empty soda bottle with the bottom cut off. As you can see here, the first level is activated charcoal and the second level is ion exchange resins. To mimic feedlot runoff, I made solutions of urea, ammonia, phosphoric acid, and a mixture of all three. Before filtering it through my filter, I measured the pH. Then after filtering it and collecting the flow, I measured the pH again. As you can see, the pH has changed, indicating that ions have been removed. To mimic the removal of dissolved organic waste, I added blue coloring to water and I added blue coloring to water. This is the before. After filtering it, you can see the water was clear. In conclusion, the ultimate filter can reduce the pH and remove dissolved organics, is eco-friendly and inexpensive. As a result, it has the potential to reduce the amount of dead zones created. Thank you for listening to my project, and have a nice day.